What up, Coop Group? Welcome back to Alliance War Season 19, War 11, where we take on Hell's Bells 2. And I'll tell you, this Alliance War wasn't that bad. I mean, yeah, there's ups and downs to every Alliance War, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Anyways, we start off on lane 9 on the Hazard Shift nodes, where basically it switches off between anytime I hit them, I get an Incinerate debuff or a poison debuff. And they placed a Morningstar here, which makes sense for some champions like Red Hawk is going to be in trouble because, one, he's good for this path, but he will end up bleeding from Morningstar, so that makes sense. And the second node, they placed a Medusa on this node. And I'm not sure what the thought was for this. I mean, maybe in case they place Ghost, in case the offense breeds Ghost, like which I brought Ghost, if she gets armor broken, then she's in trouble. But as long as you're just being careful with your phase, you'll be okay. So here I bring in Ghost to the last two fights these past two fights because, I mean, she's great for Hazard Shift. Just whenever I get a Incinerate debuff or a Poison debuff, you just play it smart. Here I am just phasing one hit, and I'm just going to do one hit, throw a special 2, and she's done. I mean, they had suicides for that fight, but still, easy fight. The next fight I did not take because I believe there was a Hawk Ragnarok and the person on lane 7 had a Corvus, so I let them get their Corvus charge. And then for section 2, I ended up being backup. My battle group did a good job clearing everything else. It's just they let me be backup because I was planning on doing the boss kill and I wanted to make sure in case I failed I had items so I can get the boss down. But anyways, I'm doing path 6 now, backing up. This is a prowess stack node. Also, I believe it's also where it pushes the opponent to a special 2 quicker. So she's going to stack up her prowesses, and I'm bringing in my Hood for this fight. It's finally able, for this whole season, I think first time I'm able to fight with Hood and not do terribly wrong. But anyways, this node is pretty decent for Captain Marvel because her special 2 goes unblockable anyways. So pushing into special 2 is pretty hard to dodge. I'm trying to bait out special 1 right now, but it's not working. So I think I'm going to push the special 2 right here. And what I should have done here is gone invisible. That's what I should have done, but if she throws it into my face, I'm basically dead. So I'm trying to go invisible here. She's being more aggressive than I want. But it's pretty easy to push her to not special 3. Hoping that these shocks do as much damage as it was. I was kind of like scared because she had special 2 and she was going to be unblockable. But we got through that. And then on to this next fight. It's a Thor Ragnarok. And he is a stubborn defender. So it does work out with Ghost. It's just you gotta be careful to make sure you parry and block to get your damage off. The person in lane 5 did have a Corvus, but he was asleep. And I was trying to get to the mini bosses as quick as I can. He already had his Avenger charge, which I was very careful to make sure he did. So I wasn't stealing any charges here. And I'm going with Ghost against this Thor Ragnarok. And I believe it's an almost perfect fight. I do mess up somewhere, but it's not a big deal. The node here that you got to worry about mainly is the Intercept node, the Ebb and Flow Intercept, to make sure that you get Intercept off to do all that damage. Because if you don't get Intercept off, then you're going to be doing reduced amount of damage. And Ghost is good for this node because you can almost get an Intercept off on any champion you're fighting against. Thor Ragnarok is decent for this node because there's a chance if you're intercepting him, he's going to auto block you. A chance, but also he can give you an auto block charge of Corvus and he can give you an Avengers charge. So it's really not the best placement, but it's okay. I'm trying to get a special 2 here, as you can tell. If my Ghost had higher Sig, she'd get to a special 2 a lot quicker, but she's not. I'm going to do a blocked hit in a second here. You'll see blocked hit, a few hits there, throw a special 2. I'm going to try and phase through the recoil, and I got it just on time. I don't often do that correctly, but we got it down, and that fight was pretty easy. Alright, on to the next fight, which is a mini-boss. It is a top left mini-boss, and they place a Vision, which has 200% power gain for any power that he gets. And this is an amazing node. As you'll see, he goes straight to a special 3. Now, when I was planning the mini-bosses for my battle group, I made sure to say Corvus with an invuln boost, or anyone with an invuln boost, or Ghost with Hood, which was me. Now, someone went into this fight and died right away to a special 3 because they didn't place a boost, which I had warned them to put it, and they noted how great vision was for this node. See straight to a special 3, and with the hood synergy I can phase right through it, and there's no issue at all here because I'm still phasing, not going to take any damage to the power burn at all also. And he might get to one more special 3, maybe. My goal here is to get to a special 2 and just finish it off quick. He doesn't have any increased combat power gain. It's just any power gain that he gets from his synthesis. He gets increased there. I believe he's going to fall to another synthesis right there. So he does throw a special 3 again, but I phased right in time. My goal here was to take as little damage as I could so that I didn't have to use that many items for the boss. This fight's basically over, and I did boost up because I was going to take this node and the boss together. And the boss is a Doom, as you saw last war. I did my first solo ever on this Doom. This time it's an unawakened rank 3 6-star Doom, which is great for me because it means that he won't be placing, or the shocks won't be staying on me as easily. And yeah, although it is a rank 3 and we're leaving the hazard shift node up, as you saw last war, it's just the best way to do when you're using Ghost for the boss. And yeah, my goal is to get this down in a minute, just like last war. 400,000 health basically. Hazard shift node is still up. Let's do this, Ghost. As you see here in my boost, I'm going to throw on a Power Start 1 boost. I was going to throw on the last fight, but I didn't want, in case it took too long, and in case I messed up, I wanted to have it for if I did mess up. And the goal here, when using Ghost against Doom or any stubborn defender, oh no, my alarm, I totally forgot my alarm went off. I'm like, it's time to wake up, crap. But anyways, when using Ghost against a stubborn defender, you need to plan to only have your specials do damage. So at the beginning of the season, when I was trying to do this fight early in the season, what was wrong with me is I kept trying to get normal hits off, and I kept blocking, and the block damage is so high, especially for a rank 3 6-star Doom, so high. So my goal here is to try and get indestructible off anytime before I throw a special. As you saw there, and throws a special right there, which kind of pushed me away. I'm like, crap. That means I can't throw my special 2 right now. I got to push him back, not go to my corner. It's the worst thing that can happen is go to my corner right now. Now I can block right here because now that his aura is down, I can throw my special 2 finally. I get 2 Furies up, which gives me a little bit of power, just enough for the second special 2. And I intercept him right here perfectly intercept him. And, a minute and 1 second. So close to that minute. But we sold it. It's the second Doom solo I've done this season. And I'm so ecstatic about that. And you're about to see a screenshot of me just worrying that there's an hour left and we got it down. And then we got that thing down with the last 10 minutes. So I was pretty content about. And the opponent did pretty well. They ended up soloing our Doom boss with a Void with Killmonger synergy. I've never seen that. It was a rank 3 Void, and I believe his name was Matthias. He did a great job with that fight. He sold it. He didn't show me it, but it was amazing. And if he can show me that video or record it next time, it'd be awesome. But I guess Void is also a good option for Doom. So if you guys are looking, you don't have a Ghost, take down the hazard shift node first. And yeah, we end up losing this war. This means that we're not going to be Plat 1 or Tier 1 by end of season. But at the same time, the way that we've been playing, there's no way that we're going to fit in Tier 1 wars with how much we die. So yeah, looking forward to the last war. It's coming soon. And hopefully we can finally pull off another win. That's 2 losses right now. That's, I believe, 6 wins and 2 losses. And this season's almost up. So anyways, hope you're doing well. This is Coop signing off. Happy gaming.